The Capitol Police Board has issued an emergency declaration over the People's Convoy trucker protest that has arrived in DC. House Sergeant-at-Arms William Walker announced the emergency declaration as the convoy arrived on Sunday. Walker said in a letter to all members of Congress and staff, according to CNN, the Capitol Police Board has issued an emergency declaration to ensure that the U.S. Capitol Police are able to operate and respond as necessary. Walker suggested people to try to work remotely or take public transit while the convoy is protesting. Walker also said, according to the report, the Committee on House Administration had, and I quote, determined that extraordinary circumstances exist to permit use of official funds to reimburse short-term lodging expenses in the Washington, D.C. area for certain members and staff. Washington County, Maryland Sheriff Doug Mullendore has said that they haven't had any issues with the convoy while they were in Hagerstown to rally earlier in the day. He said, there are at least 4 convoys that have converged in Hagerstown and are staying in the Hagerstown Speedway. There have been no problems and we're just monitoring things. We are working closely with the Maryland State Police. Mullendore added, they have been very respectful and have caused no problems here. Virginia State Police spokesperson Corinne Gala told CNN that the agency had been in contact with various groups organizers to ensure their understanding of Virginia traffic laws. The goal of law enforcement agency, she said, was to mitigate the impact of additional traffic volume on already congested roadways and Northern Virginia communities. In a press release about the convoy's goals, organizers wrote that the message of the People's Convoy is simple. The last 23 months of the COVID-19 pandemic have been a rough road for all Americans to travel, spiritually, emotionally, physically, and not least, financially. With the advent of the vaccine and workable therapeutic agents, along with the hard work of so many sectors that contributed to declining COVID-19 cases and severity of illness, it is now time to reopen the country. The average American worker needs to be able to end run the economic hardship of the last 2 years and get back to the business of making bread, so they can pay their rents and mortgages and help jumpstart this economy. To that end, it's time for elected officials to work with the blue-collar and white-collar workers of America and restore accountability and liberty by lifting all mandates and ending the state of emergency, as COVID is in well hand now and Americans need to get back to work in a free and unrestricted manner. We'd like to know your thoughts and responses. Share them in the comments down below. And also share this news and support us through subscribing to our channel. Stay tuned for the real stuff on Next News Hour.